Halo, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Ya, good afternoon, everybody.
Afternoon, sir.
Okay, let's start our presentation ya.
Yes, sir.
For today, silakan dimulai.
Okay. Dia mic-nya masih belum nyala.
Oke. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this seminar that entitled and analyze feminism in Charlie Angels 2019 by Elizabeth Bell. It will be conducted by Deas Adam Yasir Prasetya. Before we start the presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Dia Husanina, and I will be serving as your moderator today. First of all, I would like to thank you to Mr. Nasrullah as seminar, and all audience, thank you for joining this seminar. Before we start the presentation, I would like to read the sequence of this seminar. This seminar was divided into 4 sections: opening, presentation, discussion, and evaluation. Now, I would like to invite Deas Adam Yasin Prasetya present his thesis. So, to Deas Adam Yasin Prasetya, time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Deas Adam, and I'm gonna present thesis proposal about analysis feminism in Charles Angels. Chapter 1 is introduction. For background of studies for this research, feminism is important because this movement is fighting for women emancipation that voice the right degrees and position of women to face different degrees between men and women. Today, feminism is still very much fought because there are so many people who think women still beneath of a man and disrespect women. This treatment still happen in our daily life, and often these issues are brought up in works such as film. And in this paper, I, the writer, try to analyze feminism in Charles Angels' film. The writer found that there is elements of self-conscious feminism, which is shown as a woman empowerment in the world where woman doesn't get appreciated much and sometimes get belittled by men. Next is the research question. What are the elements of the feminism in Charles Angels? And the purpose of the research to know the elements of feminism in Charles Angels' film. For the significance of the research, the writer, hopes that this research will benefit both on academic and practice. This research can be used as academic reference for our studies in researching feminism, or the reader can help learn feminism from this research. As for the research limitation, based on the background, the writer limits the research only concerning the main character about Elena Hoagland and Sabina Wilson in Charles Angels' film, and the element of feminism in both characters. Chapter 2 is review of related literature. First, we gotta talk about feminism. Feminism in the beginning is focused on gender because the revision of gender roles is an effective way to change the power relation between women and men. Because women are viewed as timid, dependent, and irrational. For this reason, why feminism is tried to tear down this gender stereotype. As for the character and characterization, generally, a character is an image of a person that showing us his or her action without interfering the commentary. Therefore, suggestion of an object is a projection that lifts the interception towards the judgment of the reader. As for film, film is a literary work that same like other like literal works. It's interested to analyze it. Film is a way of innovative ways to literal works that expressing ideas to moving pictures. Film is can be described as nevertheless intricately tied with studies of literature. As for the previous studies, I'd rather have taken two of previous studies. First is Feminism in Maleficent film by Robert Stoppard, written by Hertina Perwati, as Hertina used feminism theory to determine what kind of feminism in the film and found that in the film using ecofeminism. As the second, analysis of the main character through feminism in novel Lucia and Lucia by Adriani Tregiani, written by Nur Atika Anggawisata. Atika using feminism to analyze the main character of the novel, Lucia Satori, found that Lucia is a feminist character based on her characterization of dialogue and behavior. For the chapter 3, method of the research, in this research, the method you will be using this descriptive qualitative method. According to Creswell, state of qualitative research relies on the image of participant general question, collect detailed views in form of word or image, and to analyze information for discipline and themes. As for source of data, the main source of data in this research is in the Charles Angels film, which is American action comedy film directed by Elizabeth Banks. The writer took the data from the dialogues of film and several scenes in the movie. And for the technique of collecting data is at first watching the film repeatedly. Second, collecting the data but in the film. Third, classifying the data that has been collected in the film. Fourth, analyze the data that has been classified. As for the technique for analyzing the data, there is 4 steps. First, to identify the data that related to feminism in the main character of the film. Second, classify the data that has been identified as feminism. Third is analyzing the data based on the theory to answer the question of the research. And for the conclusion, the writer makes conclusion based on the finding of analysis of the research. Thank you. That's my presentation.
Okay, that was the presentation by DS Adam Yasin Prasetya. Thank you. Now we come to the evaluation section. In the evaluation and comment section, it will take between 5 till 10 minutes to complete. To Mr. Nasrullah as examiner, please give your comment and evaluation. So, Mr. 10 is yours.
Yeah, thank you very much, moderator. Thank you very much for the chance to me, for the chance that given to me to give comment and also suggestion maybe and correction plus evaluation to this Adam theory. Adam, what do you want to research in this topic?
I want to research the elements of feminism on both character in this film, Pak.
Okay,
Sir.
so please stop share screen dulu ya.
Oh ya.
Saya mau share screen. And my next question is, explain me and what do you mean about feminism itself?
Feminism itself is is a movement that made to empowers women and to what is it? To eliminate discrimination between men and women. And sometimes women usually discriminate by men because woman is like invisible to men's words. So feminism is made because to eliminate that discrimination towards women.
So what theory do you use, or who is the expert theory do you use to explain the theory of feminism?
Kalau saya pakai teorinya teori dari Clarard, Pak. Tapi kalau yang Clarard itu saya belum explore ke Clarard itu sama Dobby. Kalau Dobby agak itu lebih ke history, Pak. Kalau Dobby. Kalau
Adam, sorry saya tanya, are you sure you can explain feminism only 3 paragraph, 1 part and 3 paragraphs?
No, sir. Yes, it was too short. I realized it's too short.
Are you sure to use this theory for your proposal? Only 3 paragraphs and 3 experts without detailed explanation?
No, sir. I want to nambah teorinya lagi, Pak. Untuk sementara ini baru 3 teori aja, Pak. Baru dari Dobby, Bertrand, sama Wilfred.
Not 3 theory, I think. This is only 1. Feminism for general. You still not explain yet the specific theory about feminism that contains of indicators how to identify your data in data collection. Okay, you still not explain detailedly, yeah, which is the data that you can be used to identify as your main data, as our primary data. And also my question for you, Adams, have you read our thesis guidance?
Yes, sir. I haven't implemented the thesis. Thesis saya belum sempat, Pak. Agak maaf, Pak.
I mean, our thesis guidance, especially for proposal. How many pages our department our department need to be arranged for a proposal of research? Have you read it in our thesis guidance? How many pages minimal?
10 pages, sir. I have read 10 pages.
Sure?
Yeah.
Yang lain, ada tahu enggak berapa halaman minimal proposal kita? Diaul, moderator. Fajar, Dani. Ada yang tahu enggak berapa minimal? Adam 10 katanya. Ada yang tahu enggak?
35.
Proposal, not research fully.
I heard from cutting Katanya 20 or 25.
20? Sure. Proposal, not full thesis. Only proposal I ask. Kalian udah tahu ya?
15.
Berapa? Ada yang tahu enggak persisnya berapa? Yang panduan terbaru. Berapa? Masa sih kalian udah tahu? This is the basic need for you to know. Coba buka deh, coba buka panduan. Ada enggak di situ?
Kalau di pedoman maksimalnya 20.
Minimal.
Minimalnya
Minimal itu kalau enggak tahu minimal itu paling sedikit berapa? Ada enggak? Ada, Jar? Deas sudah buka?
Lagi mau
Saya
dibuka,
lagi-
Pak.
Ini kesannya semuanya.
Oke, nanti dicari ya. Kalau yang setahu saya itu bimbingan saya minimal 15. Adam ya. Di ini ya. Kalau ini masih perlu elaborate. Adam, saran saya buka lagi lebih banyak panduan ya. Lihat, ini spasinya masih spasi 1, padahal spasi proposal itu tidak begini. I know you can explain detailedly and fluently, Adam, in English and also in English, and also you can elaborate your understanding about feminism. But please, this is not oral presentation only if you want to do proposal seminar. Ya, you must write first. Ada angkatan Anda? Ada yang bisa dengar saya enggak?
Saya, Pak, agak putus-putus, Pak.
Aduh. Yang lain bisa dengar saya enggak?
Bisa, Pak.
bisa, Pak.
Bisa, Pak.
Adam,
Maaf, Pak, internet saya lagi bermasalah, jadi agak suara Bapak putus-putus.
ini udah bisa? Saya pakai headset.
Bisa, Pak.
Nanti diberitahu sama Fajar lah kalau misalnya kurang didengar. Adam, I know you can explain your proposal, your presentation, your PowerPoint, fluently and detailedly, But before you present your proposal in PowerPoint, you must firstly make it clear in your proposal, by paper. Kamu harus selesai menulis in writing first. Adakah angkatan Anda sampai anak semester 14 sampai semester 15 ini, Anda 2014 sampai sekarang semester 15 sudah over 14 semester. Itu dia punya English yang bagus sekali, tapi writingnya hancur. She cannot write well academically. Tidak bisa, dia bisa kalau pas seminar proposal, dia bisa jelasin A sampai Z ini, tapi pas dibuka tesisnya, wow ini kok hancur sekali. Dan pembimbingnya bilang, that's why I not give the permission to do proposal seminar and also result seminar before her thesis in writing, yang tertulis itu, yang kamu tulis, itu not clear, karena tidak bisa nulis. Bisa dia jelasin panjang lebar, dia oral, sifatnya oral. Nah, sayangnya, dilengkapi penulisannya. Tadi saya perhatikan Adam bisa menjelaskan, it's okay, bagus penjelasannya, tapi belum dikejar sih, what conceptions of feminism do you mean? And what is the indicators? Ini minimal itu pun rumusan masalahnya ada masih what. Ini under standar kalau what only. Sementara ada characterization yang pendek sekali. Bayangkan ini teori hanya 3 halaman. Chapter 3 32 halaman. Adam, what do you do? This is proposal, not poster, right? Okay? Ini bukan poster, not PowerPoint also. This is proposal, academic writing, Yang begini-begini ini mesti diberesin, Ini kalau begini tidak diberesin bisa lama ini dan di proposal aja kalau kayak gini. Ini aja ini lain seperti tidak siap, Saya simpulkan Adam tidak siap. Karena kalau siap tidak kayak gini. Ada spasi 1, ada spasi 2, kemudian teori cuma 3 paragraf, itu pun satu paragraf itu hanya 3 baris, Tidak detail. Saya tidak tahu apa yang ada maksud tentang feminism, and I not as an examiner, I not understand what do you mean about feminism, or what feminism do you mean as for your theory, and I have no ideas to identify the data using your theory that you write here. That you wrote here. Gitu ya Adam ya. Jadi laboratorium lagi, ini saya bikin tabel, topiknya apa, feminism, characterization maybe, kalau Anda rubah question ke how, konsep feminism itu apa menurut Anda dan indikatornya apa? Feminism yang Anda maksud itu kayak apa? Apakah perempuan membela diri, ingin setara dengan laki-laki, bekerja di luar rumah, dan seterusnya. You must explain that detailedly in order to you can identify your data in the 4th chapter nantinya, in the 4th chapter later easily. Jadi Anda bisa mengidentifikasi data dan mengumpulkan data dengan mudah. Belum analisisnya loh, karena if your concept not clear, it's difficult for you to identify your specific data. Fajar juga gitu. Kalau tidak clear apa konsepnya, bagaimana indikator-indikatornya untuk mencari data apa aja yang mau dicari, itu blur. You cannot identify your data clearly and easily. Tidak jelas data mana yang mau diambil, data mana yang mau diklasifikasi, dan seterusnya. Oke? Itu saran saya, Adam. First, open the thesis guidance. Yang kedua, ensure your proposal more than 15 pages with second space maybe, atau lihat space-nya berapa di panduan ya, and ensure your academic writing is okay, elaborates your paragraph, elaborates your contents into paragraph. Kayak gini 1 2 3 ini perlu paragraf, Adam. Ini juga ini perlu paragraf. Ya. Tidak 1 2 3. This is not, ini juga ini 1 2 3. You need to narrate your paragraph, your points into paragraph, not 1 2 3 dan seterusnya. Gitu ya. Adam ya. I hope you can give attention for this ya. Pay attention for this because this proposal determine your future, determine your next step after this. Ya, kalau tidak diperbaiki ini Adam secara serius, boleh pegang kata-kata saya, Anda bisa 7 tahun kuliah kalau tidak selesai. Kecuali ada yang extra efforts ya. Kalau seperti ini tidak ditingkatkan. Jadi perlu ditingkatkan. Anda lihat skripsi sebelumnya. I think that's all, moderator. Thank you for a long time because Pak Alam cannot present here, cannot attend in our forum ya. Jadi I use more time to give Adam feedback for his proposal. Okay, thank you very much, Adam ya, moderator.
Okay, Mr.
Yeah.
Thank you to evaluator for the evaluation, and also thank you to our audience for your participation. Okay, this seminar is done for me. Dear all seminar, beg you pardon if there are any mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a good day, everyone. See you next time.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this seminar entitled "The Representation of Racism in Get Out Film." It will be conducted by Hikmatul Fajar. And before we start the presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Deas Adam. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this seminar entitled "The Representation of Racism in Get Out Film." It will be conducted by Hikmatul Fajar. Before we start the presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Deas Adam, and I'll be serving as your moderator today. As for first examiner, Mr. Nasrullah. Second examiner is Mr. Alam, but as we can see, Mr. Alam cannot join us. Before we start this presentation, I would like to read the signals of this seminar. This seminar was divided into 4 sections: opening, presentation, discussion, and evaluation. Now, I would like to invite Hikmatul Fajar to present his thesis. So, Hikmatul Fajar, the time is yours.
Okay. Thank you, moderator. Can you hear my voice? Baik. PowerPoint-nya belum. Halo, Dano. Kembali PowerPoint-nya ke awal.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm going to start. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. So in this followable change, I'm going to present my thesis proposal. But before I start to present it, I'm going to big thank for my advisor and examiner, Mr. Nasrullah. So I can finish my thesis proposal. And I want to give a big thank for all of my friends also, who has given their time So you can listen my presentation where hopefully you will get additional knowledge and reference to make your thesis proposal better. Okay, this is my thesis proposal under entitled the representation of racism in Get Out film. Okay, next. Okay, here is the cover or wallpaper of the film, directed by Jonathan Pillay in 2017. Next. Okay, chapter 1, introduction, its content of background of the study, research question, objective of the study, significance of the study, scope and limitation, and definition of key term. Okay, next. Okay, this research is focused on the representation of racism. So, for beginning of the study, racism defined as unequal treatment toward the other racial group that emphasizes someone's physical difference, such as skin color and eyesight. Phenomenon of racism is actually connected to slavery toward African and American in the past, where a million of Americans were brought by British colonizers in the 18th century. As the ethnic African who moved to America, they were treated inhumanly and they became slaves by colonizers. About the object of the research, it tells about the Black American named Chris Washington, who got unequal treatment from his girlfriend family, named Rosa Amber Church, who was born as a white American. This film has a strong implication of racism, how people are being classified, and how unequal treatment occurs caused by the classification of other races. Next, for the research question, the researcher formulated the research question as follows: how are the presentation of racism portrayed in Get Out film? Next, purpose of the study. The purpose of the study's research is to analyze the representation of racism that portrays in Get Out film. Okay, for the significance of the study, it consists of theoretically and practically. Theoretically, the study will give additional knowledge in racism, especially about the representation of racism that is present in Get Out film. Practically, the study hopefully can motivate other researchers to analyze information in racism, especially about unfair treatment and classification of other race, which is the main cause of this topic as reference for other researchers. Next. For the scope and limitation, in the study, researchers only focus on analyzing inequal treatment by classification of other race that reflected in Get Out film. The researcher focused on how main character named Chris Washington was not treated equally because of his race by the other characters in the film. Furthermore, the researcher also focused on the negative effect that occurs due to racism. The researcher will do not analyze the phenomenon of racism toward other characters. For the definition of key term, there are 6 definitions of key term that researchers use in this object. In this object of the research, namely race, racism, discrimination, representation, film, and also character. Okay, chapter 2, review of related literature. First is about the object of the research, film. So film is becoming increasingly important in mediatized society. The film plays as a media of communication and also a social practice. They can reflect the condition and structure of society. For the character and characterization, character is the person or other being in the narrative that portrays as the image human abilities and human psychological traits. Characterization is the way how the author or the researcher represent the character is met with the content, behavior, or personality. Okay, here's the ways to characterize the character in literature by Raymond Kennan. So in this case, the researcher used 2 ways. The theory of characterization, there are the representation and indirect representation. For the representation, the researcher will focus on the physical character's physical appearance, description to other character, and character traits, which mean the author literally tells the reader about what the characters are like. And for the direct representation, the researcher will focus on the character speech, thought, and also action, which means the meaning of characterization of the characters depend on the reader's point of view. Okay, next. Okay, this research is focused on the representation of racism, so it's also related to the African American criticism theory, African American criticism. So the researcher used some of theory of African American criticism. There are Thiessen and also Smedley here. The story of Black American slavery was influenced by African American literature. So in this case, they focus on the historical representation that relates to the opposition of racism, classism, sexism, and literature, and white people as dominant cast negative outlook toward African. The meaning of their skin color has a negative impact on African. They get unequal treatment in their life as American citizen in colonial era. So there is also the negative outlook toward African by Smedley. Here is actually the point of view that researcher found from the theory of Smedley. For the African, in literature, they always represent as dirty, sinister, horrible, bad, and inferior. And on the other hand, for the American, they always represent as the glory, perfection, beauty, kindness, superior, and also miracle. That is how the point of view from the theory African American criticism by Smedley. Next. Sociological and literature. So sociological and literature are connected together. The content of literary work has relationship and the culture of sociology as social condition. The theory of race and racism. Race defined as personal identity that emphasizes the different physical or social in the form of skin color, feature, culture, and belief. While racism is the system of dominance that classifies individual group of people with negative or unequal treatment due to racial differences. There is also level of racism that that researchers found from the data that have been collected before. The first is institutionalized racism. It defined as different access to get good service and opportunity that are not shared with all people on the basis of racial differences, by Jones. And the second is personal mediated racism. It defined as negative assumption that will make individual or group of people classify as different, feel uncomfortable in their environment. And the last is internalized racism, where it defined as unequal treatment or discrimination toward a certain race that will make a limit in the acceptance of community member in society, or also known as the rejection of ancestral culture and racial insult. There is also the negative effect of racism in this object of the research. The first is disfavor society, where it is defined as the feeling of dislike or hatred in a certain race where the perpetrator will have a high desire to destroy, to hurt, or even make a suffer with the victim. Second, violence, defined as the set of aggressive behavior and disagreement to someone in the form of disrespect. And the last is inferiority complex. It defined as the feeling of insecurity and depression against the victim. They tend to hide their feeling of inferiority in order to overcome suppression. Okay, there is also previous study. In this case, the researcher takes 3 previous studies that support that help and support the analysis. The first is previous study that had been conducted by Noviana Rusnalina in 2019, which entitled Racial Discrimination as Seen in the Health Film by Taylor. So in this case, Rusnalina decided to reveal the cause and impact of racial discrimination toward main character as seen in the Health film by Ted Taylor. The second previous study is conducted by Yuval Noah Harari in 2019, which is entitled Representation of Racism in the White People film. In this case, in this study, Rice decided to describe the Black American student experience in college life, where it revealed how the main Black character effort in resisting the racism. For the last previous study is conducted by Maiza Nisrin Abila in 2016, which under entitled Racial Prejudice in Harpan Let's Go, said Awasman. So in this case, Abila discussed about the rejection of society that has been created by racial prejudice toward African American among white people. Okay, here's the research method, chapter 3. For the research design, in this case, the researcher used qualitative research where is concerned with the phenomena that occur in society, where it aims to discover some factor that motivate people to behave in particular manner. This method was intended to describe the phenomena of social condition reflected in the film in the form of word and text. And there's also a sociological approach where it looks at the literary work as documentation that portrays the situation when literary work itself is created. The sociological approach also stands as the link between the researcher or author, between the author, reader, and condition social culture with literary works. For data and source of the data of this research is a movie entitled Get Out film. The data are dialogue, action, event, and screenshot that depicted racism through the word, sentence, and paragraphs in the film. And for the secondary data, the researcher used a film script in order to support and strengthen the finding data in the film. And also the researcher will use books and theory from some experts that support this research. For data collection, there are 4 steps process of collecting data as follows. First, the researcher will do is watching the film entitled Get Out film repeatedly in order to understand each event that happened in the film. For the second, after watching the film, the researcher took notes and gathered the data, included the event that reflects the phenomenon of racism. Then researcher will identify the event that show discrimination of race based on race and racism theory. And the last is the researcher will recheck and that the data make a conclusion based on the data that has been collected before. For the data analysis, in this case, here's the process of the researcher analyzing the object of the research. So in this case, the researcher used theory from Miles and Huberman. There are 3 processes here. There are data reduction, data display, and conclusion drawing. For data reduction, it's a process of selecting, simplifying, and focusing the data has been collected from the object of the research, where it will eliminate the irrelevant data which were not related to research. Data display is process organize and assembly the information that will lead to conclusion drawing and the action. And conclusion drawing, the researcher gives the conclusion after organize and analyze the data. There is also a component data analysis interactive model by Miles and Huberman. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you. Back to the moderator.
Okay, there was presentation by Hikmatul Fajar. Thank you. And we're going to the next session. In the evaluation section, it will take 5 to 10 minutes to complete. To Mr. Nasrullah, will give you 10 minutes to give your comment and explanation. Sir?
Okay, thank you, moderator. Give me 5 minutes left. Sebentar, saya masih kasih catatan sedikit. Okay, Fajar. First of all, thank you very much for moderator. Give me the chance to evaluate Fajar's proposal. Yeah, I think this is a good chance for me to remain Fajar for his proposal, of course. Yeah. Fajar, please enjoy, yeah, when you propose or present your proposal. Nggak usah terburu-buru lah. Ini tadi kayak dikejar polisi atau dikejar anjing apa gitu ya. Buru-buru terus, nafas tidak ini. Saya yakin Fajar ini akan ngos-ngosan ya, moderator ya, Adam ya. Tadi Adam itu slow diatur nafas. Ini Fajar seperti diburu anjingnya siapa yang dosen yang punya anjing gitu ya. Anjingnya Miss Iren barangkali kalau dia mau bimbingan ke rumahnya Miss Iren, tiba-tiba anjingnya datang, terus Miss Iren Telepon, Fajar, please present your proposal to me soon. Wah, sudah sambil berlari Fajar presentasi ya, seperti itulah tadi Fajar berpresentasi. Adakah keangkatan Anda juga ya? Pergi dulu. Alhamdulillah sudah selesai. Bimbingan saya, yaitu seminar proposal. Karena moderatornya kasih waktu 15 minutes to present your proposal, sementara di kepalanya ini banyak betul yang mau dipresentasikan, akhirnya seperti apa? Seperti balapan Formula 1 atau MotoGP. Kenceng betul, no space, no rhythm. Jadi akhirnya susah dibedakan. Fajar ini lagi presentasi atau lagi mengejar something gitu ya. Nah, itu yang perlu diperhatikan, tone ya. Andainya sastra loh, seharusnya berpresentasi pun itu penuh dengan arts ya. Seperti itu. Ini saya ingatkan ke Fajar tadi karena ini kebalik. Fajar ini proposalnya lumayan meskipun I have some notes also for him ya, tapi presentasinya ya itu tadi ngebut. Nah, kalau Deas tadi presentasinya bagus tapi proposalnya yang harus dibaikin. Jadi memang tidak ada manusia yang sempurna ya, tapi jangan juga jelek-jelek begitu. Itu saya kira ya. Memang tidak ada yang sempurna, tapi tidak juga diterima kalau jelek-jelek amat gitu. Maksudnya tidak ada yang sempurna itu kalau angka 10 atau 100 ya minimal Anda 99, 95, jangan 50. Itu keterlaluan, hancurnya kalau sampai segitu. Oke. Fajar, catatan besar saya adalah Fajar ini ingin move on, tapi ingin move on dari sastra, tapi tidak bisa move on. Bisa mengerti maksud saya, Fajar? Atau Fajar mengingkari kata hatinya dengan ingin beralih ke yang lain, tapi tidak punya cukup banyak alasan untuk beralih ke yang lain. Bisa mengerti maksud saya, Fajar?
What does it mean, sir?
Makanya saya tanya, bisa mengerti enggak? Kalau bisa mengerti, silahkan dijelaskan ke saya. Kalau tidak mengerti, silahkan dipikirkan what I mean about that for this proposal.
Maybe you prefer to me to analyze in not literature but linguistic. I don't know.
Not maybe, make me sure. Jangan bilang maybe. I think that. Saya berpikir bahwa ini kebiasaan orang Indonesia ya. Mungkin. Nah, ternyata dalam bahasa Inggris juga sama ya. Maybe. Itu kan sebetulnya Anda tidak ragu. Fajar dan yang lain ya, tolong didengarkan. Jangan sampai Anda nanti proposal. Tidak apa-apa, aktifkan aja mic-nya Fajar. Di dalam seminar proposal itu, you propose your research to me as an examiner. Tahu apa bahasa Indonesianya propose? Apa Fajar? Yang lain?
Mengajukan.
Kalau di film-film ini misalnya ada orang bilang will you marry me, terus ada tokohnya itu cerita besoknya dia bilang he proposed me yesterday. Artinya apa itu?
Menawar.
Dia menawar. Tepatnya masa sih melamar. Fajar, bayangkan kalau Ashar melamar salah satu teman Anda di kelas ini nanti ya, amin atau tidak diaminkan, biar Tuhan yang menjawab. Terus Ashar bilang bahwasanya ya mungkin saya mencintaimu. Kok mencintai, kok mungkin begitu? I will propose you and because maybe I love you. Nah, gimana kalau seperti itu? Apa enggak ceweknya itu tidak lemparin Ashar pakai helm? Misalnya. Ngelamar kok pakai mungkin mencintai. Nah, sama ini Fajar. You propose me, but still use diction maybe. Pak yakin dong. Sama misalnya bukan cuma maybe, I feel. Saya merasa. Wah barangkali perasaanmu saja. Yang gentle dong. I think that your mean is. Nah, kayak begitu. Menurut pikiran saya atau saya berpikir bahwa itu tegas, itu baru proposal. I propose this proposal, this research, ya, to ensure you that this is suitable for my research. Ya. Ini pas, cocok, appropriate for my research. Gitu, Fajar.
Yes, sir.
Coba dijelaskan, yakinkan saya dong, jangan pakai maybe. Apa maksud saya kira-kira? Anda seperti
Yeah,
nah,
I'm sure that you
I'm sure that itu baru bahasa
I'm sure
orang yang mau sempro.
prefer to me to move linguistic research, maybe linguistic research. And to be honest,
No,
for the
no linguistic.
the other objects, maybe object of research. I think, sorry, the other
No, no
object.
also.
So what does it mean, sir? It's like pengandaian, right?
What is your object of your research?
It's film, sir.
Okay, so what is the theory that you mentioned or explained in the chapter 2?
There are 7 theories, sir. Do I have to mention those theories?
Not, I know ask you how many, but what theories do you use to answer your question or to analyze your object, the problem of your object?
Oh, yes. In this case, of course, because of the object of the research, I have to focus on the object of the research, where is film. So I'll be using the qualitative in the form of text. I will be using the theory of character and characterization because I think by using this story, we can see. I'm sorry, the researcher can see how the author or the director represent and give his purpose of this film, and through the character and characterization, speed, action, and appearance, where it will provide in unswearing how the perception of racism portrayed in that film. So I will be using the character and characterization for the data, and also I will
Fajar,
be
okay. I mean, no. Sorry. Bukan itu maksud saya. Are you sure, or do you release that your object is fit in literature? Paham maksud saya?
Oh, I
especially for not only literature, not literature specifically, literature for general, but specifically you use theory about fiction or prose. How about that? Itu yang saya maksud. Anda mau move on dari karya sastra sebagai anak sastra Inggris, tapi Anda tidak bisa betul-betul move on ke dalam teori dan metode film. Adam lebih-lebih juga tadi. Adam tidak usah dibahas karena masih terlalu jauh ke sana. Fajar ini secara writing seperti itu. Yang lain-lain juga begitu. Saya sudah uploadkan tuh di Google Drive some references about movie. Oke. Yang paling saya recommended adalah bukunya Peter Box and Petri, The Art of Watching Films. Oke. Tapi yang saya dapat masih Kenan, masih Abrams, The Glossary of Literature. Hello, ini sama dengan Anda tidak lagi membutuhkan seorang perempuan, Fajar, karena Anda mau putus sama dia, tapi begitu susah kesusahan, Anda masih minta-minta dia, bantu saya dong. Sama ini, mestinya move on ke movie, ada mata kuliahnya, pengkajian film, please use theory, method, and analysis in movie or films. Lain cerita kalau Prodi belum menyiapkan mata kuliahnya, and I as one of some lecturers not give you or recommend you some references about film. Saya sudah bilang, misalnya ya, mudah-mudahan saya salah tebak ya. Fajar mau sudah putus dengan Bella misalnya. Kemudian ada merekomendasikan, sudah di kelas lain aja, di sana ada perempuan namanya Deva, Fajar. Ada Deva, kemudian ada Astri misalnya. Tinggal kamu pilih aja. Bukan salah Adam lagi tidak merekomendasikan you the other references, Fajar. Enggak deh, saya masih belum move on, saya masih mau dengan Bella. Ya, jangan diputusin kalau masih mau dengan Bella. Jangan tinggalkan sastra if you still want to use literary theory. Kalau mau pakai film, saya ulangi berkali-kali, berpuluh-puluh kali, mau neliti film, please pakai konsisten dong. Pakai teori film, pakai metode film, characterization in film, narration in film, karena objeknya sudah beda, satu teks, satu audiovisual. Although in film still has grammatical and fictional elements which is the elements of literature. Memang ada aspek sastra dan fiksi di dalam film, tapi tidak sepenuhnya harus menggunakan teori sastra. Pinjam teori sastra, tapi sudah ada some experts that theorizing how to watching films, how to write analysis and research about films, yeah, with their theories, the own theories of films that memang, ya, learn or borrow the teori from literature, tapi sudah dipinjam masuk ke teori film, cuman minjamnya Fajar ini masih mau pakai full characterization in movie. Sudah saya ingatkan berkali-kali loh. Memang sebelum-sebelumnya diiakan karena belum ada mata kuliahnya, belum ada bukunya, belum ada contoh skripsinya dan seterusnya. Ini enough, cukup saya kira, ya, pakai itu, bereksperimenlah. Kalau tidak, makanya jangan putusin sastra dong. Mentang-mentang novel itu tebal-tebal, malas baca, terus menganggap lebih gampang. Kalau saya film, saya juga enggak mau diteliti sama Fajar dan Adam misalnya. Dan yang lain, kenapa? Kita dianggap sebagai orang gampangan. Oh, gampang aja tuh, 2 jam paling lama. Bisa kita daripada baca novel, dan seterusnya. Iya, nonton 2 jam, tapi masih mau pakai teori sastra yang dipelajari selama bersemester-semester. Sementara film cuma 1 semester. Itu pun bagus kalau tuntas gitu, Jar. Itu titik tekan saya yang besar ya, Jar ya. Saya ingatkan betul, tapi bisa aja sih sebetulnya kalau mau dilolosin ini, Jar. Pastikan bukan saya pembimbingnya, bukan saya pengujinya. Bisa, yang lain mungkin bisa dilolosin, tapi ya itu mengkhianati kata hati dan apa gitu ya. Bisa sebetulnya. Saya bisa rekomendasikan. Nah, apalagi kan insya Allah dalam waktu dekat saya lanjut studi itu. Tapi kalau misalnya ajaran atau aliran menguji saya atau menilai saya diiyakan, oh Anda tidak bisa lolos. Yang kedua, kalau terakhir sebentar, saya mau bikin catatan di sini. Watching. Silakan Jar, give your comment. Saya tahu Fajar ini sudah bagus kalau objekmu novel, Fajar, selesai, tidak ada masalah. Sayangnya film, makanya sangat bermasalah. Silakan Fajar, give your argument. Yang lain jangan lagi mengulangi kesalahan Fajar ya. Kalau memang sudah terlanjur ada proposalnya film, tapi ternyata masih pakai teori sastra banyak, ya sudah, boro-boro dirubah semua. Karena kalau mengulangi kesalahannya Fajar, saya tidak bisa jelasin lagi banyak-banyak. Saya cuma bilang, Fajar jelasin ke temanmu. Saya tidak mau lagi berkomentar. Karena komentar saya sama dengan komentar saya dengan yang Fajar punya. Gitu ya. Ini the data dialog, action, event, screenshot. Oke, saya coba tandai ini, mudah-mudahan nanti oke aja. Nah, ini di secondary data script. Oke, ini data Fajar ya. Coba saya tandai aja. Nah, ini books and theories, ini bukan data. Fajar, saya tandai merah.
Okay.
Nah, this is not data, this is references.
Oh, yes.
Paham? References is very different with data. Paham? Yang lain juga ya. Jangan jadikan lagi teori itu sebagai buku-buku teori sebagai data. Sudah dimention tadi di chapter 2 teoris, tapi dimention lagi sebagai data. Itu namanya tidak sound system, alias tidak konsisten. Oke? Oke, Jar. What do you want to say about my comment?
I did some mistakes. Yeah, you're right. Like, I think it's about my theory in character characterization. So I explained a lot of explanation of characterization, but it's not really connected to the object of research. That's why you
kalau objekmu film atau kamu angkatan 2014 masih tahun 2017-18 masih belum ada mata kuliah film studies, it's okay. Adam, ini sampai jam berapa sih kita, Adam? Ini kalau waktunya habis berarti sudah bubar kelas kita.
30 menit, Pak.
Iya, tapi kan tidak ada lagi komentar selanjutnya. Ini bukan seminar betulan, Dam. Bahkan sebetulnya 15 menit aja sebetulnya. Atau ada kah? Sudah habis kah waktunya? Sampai 16.10 kan kita? Udah ya?
Ya, masih ada.
16.10 masih 15 menit lagi, Pak.
Ya, itu masih lama itu. Ini banyak kesalahannya loh, Fajar ini.
Yes, sir.
Boleh, Dam ya? Saya lanjut ya. Ya, Adam, it's okay tadi kalau misalnya itu seminar beneran, bahkan only 15 minutes kalau perlu ya. Jangan terlalu lama, apalagi kalau pengujinya ada semua. Tapi kalau misalnya kayak gini kan enjoy aja. But it's okay. Sebetulnya 15 minutes saja saya komentar ya. Nah, tapi ini udah 30 menit, sudah ngambil 2 penguji ya. It's okay, thank you very much to remind me, Dam. Tapi enggak apa-apa, saya lanjut ya.
Yes, sir.
Jangan kamu jawab, Jar. Ini moderator loh yang berkuasa di sini.
Oh ya.
Moderator, boleh saya lanjut ya? Itu moderator lagi ngomong sama siapa tuh?
Boleh, Pak. Ada tamu, Pak.
It's okay ya. Saya lanjut aja ya.
Ya, Pak, lanjut.
Ini itu tadi baru pembukaan loh, proposalnya Fajar itu. Soalnya kesalahannya fatal. Ini bisa membuktikan kamu nih, Jar. Kamu susah move on ke lain hati kalau sudah menyukai salah satu perempuan. Atau kamu bisa pura-pura aja move on, tapi tidak move on. Buktinya, meneliti film pakai teori sastra. Kan ciri-ciri mahasiswa sasing yang mengingkari sastra, tapi tidak bisa move on dari sastra. Fajar salah satu contohnya. Mungkin juga Adam. Tapi saya tidak terlalu cek banyak lagi soal Adam tadi karena film juga dia teliti tapi baru teori feminismenya bahkan tidak ada kayaknya kamu mention teori tentang film, Dam. Coba belajar dari Fajar lah ya. Belajar dari kesalahannya Fajar. Jadi belajar itu bukan hanya ke orang yang baik-baik tapi orang yang jelek-jelek juga itu bagus untuk dijadikan pelajaran. Oke, Jar, ini how are the representation of racism that portrayed in Get Out film? It's okay, bagus. Ini aja studi-studinya, ini Q besar, ini S kecil. Nah, itu dibesarin lah. Kita pindah, ini semua discrimination, racism, it's okay. Saya tidak ada soal dengan ini semua, tapi ini aja kenapa ada koma, ini masalah nih. Ya. Oke, film. Biasanya sih orang, Fajar, karena kamu mau pinjam literature di bawah, mungkin pakai film and literature. tapi film aja juga it's okay. Kalau kamu mention not only Mikos, tapi Bex and Petri. Tidak ada saya lihat di sini. Mungkin saya belum. Kemudian karakter and characterization, it's okay if you mention Griffith. Griffith ini setahu saya sastra kan? Glossary of literary terms. Oke, ini masih sastra semua ini. Padahal kalau sudah karakter and characterization, ini yang saya kasih catatan. Karakter and characterization in film, not in prose or novel. Lihat buku The Arts of Watching Films. Ada di situ. Kalau perlu saya kopikan. Mana tadi itu? Di bawah. Saya sudah copy sebetulnya. Jenis-jenis characterization di film menurut Bex dan Petri. Ini dia. Banyak. Nih. Saya kopikan aja biar sekalian dilihat. Ada dua pilihan saya untuk kamu di sini, Jar. Kamu ganti objekmu film. Atau kamu ganti teorimu sekalian. Bisa aja sih ini dipakai, tapi kayak gimana ya? Saya tidak rekomendasikan sebetulnya. Itu aja. Ini bisa lihat nggak ini?
Yes.
Experience, dialogue, kurang lebih aja sih sebetulnya. Kurang lebih apa yang dimaksud. Cuman ini ini buku referensinya aja. Ini menguji kesetiaanmu aja ini, Jar. Biar kau neliti film pakai karena ada aja ini. Ya. Misalnya kamu berkomitmen, aku ndak mau misalnya deket-deketin lagi teman seangkatan. Aku mau dengan nada angkatan. Ya sudah ada ini ada angkatan ini yang kamu pilih. Jangan lagi kamu mau deketin nada angkatan tapi minta tolongnya ke teman angkatanmu. Nah, itu kan kurang ajar namanya sebagai laki-laki, Jar. Ya? Nih. Oke. Ada stroke appearance dan seterusnya. Anda bisa lihat kok ada bukunya. Sudah tahu kan bukunya itu The Art of Watching Films?
Yes, sir. I have read that book.
Nah, itu sudah pakai sudah itu.
Oke, sir.
Oke ya. Ini karakter and characterization. Direct presentation ini kan ala Kenan sekali ini. Ini sangat Kenan dan sangat fiction sastra ini. Ini prose lah. Nah, kalau ini African American criticism, kemudian sociology and literature, ini aja nih. Kenapa enggak sociology and film sekalian? Hilangkan aja ini deh. Ini masih sastra-sastra ini semua ini. Langsung aja race and racism. Nah, kalau sudah race dan racism ke bawah, kemudian level of racism dan seterusnya, itu clear. Itu teori untuk what. Mau di sastra, mau di film, mau di game, itu boleh. Tapi yang tadi soal karakter and characterization, ya, itu harus pakai movie. Karena itu menyangkut soal intrinsic elements of your analysis. Oke? Kalau yang kayak feminismnya Adam tadi, kemudian level of racism, it's okay, it's no problem because that extrinsic elements itu orang luar aja itu mereka, ya. Kalau yang intrinsik tadi ini orang dalam kita ini, nah, harus clear kalau dalamannya kita film pakai film teoris, kalau dalamannya novel or prose pakai teori tentang prose because we tend to analyze the elements, the intrinsic elements. So we need a theory or concept, yeah, about them. We need the theory and concept to analyze the intrinsic elements. So we need the theory that relate to the suitable intrinsic elements. Bayangkan intrinsic elemennya itu adalah gambar bergerak atau dia menjadi screenshot. Tapi Anda pakai teori tentang teks. Kayak apa? Satunya visual, tapi intrinsiknya pakai teks. Ya. Sebelum-sebelumnya itu masih diiyakan, bolehlah. Pinjam pakai teori sastra, payungnya di atas Clarer, film as literature. Tapi dilupa bahwasannya literature itu has many genre. Jadi literature itu ada berapa genrenya, Jar? Menurut Abrams dan menurut Clarer, sampai movie masuk salah satunya.
Puisi, film, novel,
Jangan dulu film, karena film masih debatable.
short story,
Short story sama novel itu masuk kategori apa? Genre apa? Waduh, kamu harus kembali ke semester 2 ini, Jar. Introduction to literature.
I have.
Yang lain ada. The other one. Give Fajar.
Close. Mirza.
Ini Mirza. Oke, yang lain Mirza. Tell us how many genres in literature and what are them? Halo Mirza. Astaga, pantasan kamu masih bingung-bingung, Jar, itu aja kamu belum clear. Yang lain, masa sih satu kelas tidak ada yang tahu? Waduh, kacau ini. Udah berhenti aja kita, moderator. Kalau ini aja ini tidak beres ini. Ini semena-mena loh kalian ini. Pantas saja ini semua maunya Fajar ini pakai film untuk teori prosa untuk analisis film. Tidak paham soal genre. Genre itu artinya kamar. Bayangkan kalau kamu, Jar, ke hotel, kamarmu 102, kamu masuk ke 103, apa Anda digebukin sama yang punya kamar? Sama ini. Genre-nya itu, anggaplah ini movie or film ya. Film salah satu genre terbaru meskipun debatable. 3 genre utama aja itu, satu, poetry dulu yang paling tua, puisi. Baru drama, baru prose yang paling terbaru. Tapi Clarer memasukkannya sebagai film as a part of literature. Tapi literaturenya itu karena aspeknya itu aspek fiksional sama dramanya. Fiksionalnya itu berarti dia film ini penggabungan antara unsur sastra fiksi, prosa fiksi dengan drama. Bayangkan tuh, prose, drama, and poetry. Prosa fiksi, maksanya di situ ada fictional elements sama dramatical elements. Itu gabungannya ditambah sinematografi. Sinematografi itu di luar sastra dia sendiri. Itu domainnya orang film. Tapi ada aspek sastranya, yaitu aspek dramanya sama skripnya, dialognya itu dramatikal, sama aspek fiksionalnya, dia fiksi, bukan beneran, dia story, itu aspek fictionnya. Oke. Nah, film masuk itu tidak serta-merta bahwasanya bisa serta-merta teori prosa di situ, teori tentang novel, teori tentang prosa fiksi dipakai. Only if you want to analyze the fictional elements in movie, you can use the theory of fiction. Makanya Kenan boleh masuk tadi itu, tapi harus dijelaskan. But Box and Petrie arrange book until 7 edition. Bayangkan loh, ada orang menulis 7 edisi buku, direvisi, dan seterusnya, hanya untuk membantu orang-orang seperti Fajar and Adam to analyze films. Jadi jangan disia-siakan dong orang yang seperti ini. Lagian juga kan Anda sudah diberitahu. Ya, jangan ini, karena Anda harus setia dengan objek Anda. If you want to analyze film, use the film theory and method. Itu, ya, itu catatan saya, Jar, tapi sangat signifikan, ya. Nah, ini soal rasisme dan seterusnya, oke lah. Ini sisa butuh indicators, the negative. Ini pun the negative effect. Ya terserah lah, Jar. Kamu sebetulnya tidak pakai characterization juga bisa sebetulnya, ya. Tapi tidak ada intrinsic elements-nya, tidak, istilahnya itu tidak afdol kalau dalam Islam. Ya, kamu tidak meneliti how-nya. Kamu meneliti what kinds of level of racism, kemudian what is the effects of racism, itu enough sebetulnya. Tapi sayangnya kamu mention juga di atas karakter and characterization. Jadi ya sudahlah. Terlanjur saya memberikan masukan lagi dan seterusnya gitu ya. Nah, di sini intinya, Jar, kamu nanti jelaskan di sini level of racism apa aja. 1 ya. Kemudian 2 ini apalagi dan seterusnya. Kemudian saya lihat ada lagi effects of racism. Kalau kamu mau ngambil itu boleh juga, tapi kalau tidak mau juga tidak apa-apa sih sebetulnya, Fajar. Effects of racism. Ya. Nah, ini berapa tadi tuh? Dan seterusnya ya. Berapa tadi effects of racism ini? Waduh, sisa 3 menit ini moderator. Jangan moderatornya ini ada acara lagi nih. Itu ya. Nah, ini 1. Jadi 3. Dan seterusnya ya. Nanti ini dibaikin aja lah sesuai dengan ininya. Ini saya kasih contoh aja nih biar bisa lebih mudah nih Fajar nanti. Ini gitu ya. Seterusnya tadi, ini lagi characterization in film dan seterusnya. Gitu, Jar. Ini penting buat kamu. Kemudian yang terakhir, the last but not least, chapter 3. Ini kamu harus jelasin lagi. Jangan lagi jelasin soal literature di sini, tapi semuanya tentang film. Oke. Ini tadi yang saya sudah ingatkan, dialog oke, secondary data ini oke lah, tapi bukan expert, bukan apa. Ini pun secondary data, film script dan seterusnya. Ini saya kira bukan secondary data. Maybe this is your main data. Oke, barangkali ini tetap primary datamu. Ya, dan seterusnya. Ini yang 1 2 3 4 organize into paragraph Fajar, pakai closing paragraph juga. Ya, sama dengan ini. Kemudian your data analysis jelaskan. Sorry. Mana tadi data collection? Ini jelaskan ini your data analysis. Ya. What theories do you use to analyze RQ1, to analyze your research question lah, gitu. Jelaskan dong, kamu pakai teori apa, dan data lah. Jelaskan teori apa yang kamu pakai untuk menganalisis research questionmu. Untuk menganalisis untuk menganalisis racism, teori apa kamu pakai, menganalisis level of racism dan effect of racism, teori apa kamu pakai, untuk menganalisis characterization on intrinsic elements, teori apa yang kamu pakai. Explain them clearly, ya. Oke, selebihnya lihat panduan. I think that's enough for me. Ini sudah mulai gelisah nih moderatornya ini. Thank you, Adam.
Ya, Pak.
Finish.
Okay, thank you for evaluation, Mr. Paula, and thank you for the audience for your participation. And the seminar is finished. From me, there's Adam. Sorry kalau ada kesalahan, any mistake. Waalaikumsalam. Have a good day, everyone.
Assalamualaikum, Adam. Astaga.
Maaf Pak, panik. Ada orang di sini Pak. Maaf Pak, ada panik.
It's okay. Saya tahu nervousnya seorang laki-laki ketika ada di sekitar siapa gitu ya. It's okay. See you ya. Thank you Adam. Thank you Fajar. Thank you semua. Thank you Diaul moderator tadi ya. Siapa nih? Ya. Silakan live ya.
Pak absennya Pak.
Oh iya, saya bikinkan ya. Sorry lewat. Jangan ini ya, bukan jangan sih. Nanti isi ya sampai jam 6 saya buatkan ya. Setelah ini saya isikan.
Oh, iya, Pak.
Saya buka malls dulu. Sorry, agak kelupa gara-gara terlalu semangat ini sama proposal kalian. Oke ya, live. See you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Oke.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.